As a kid, I was always afraid of zombies, especially the ones in Black Ops 2. After preparing myself mentally and physically, I decided to grow hair where there was no hair before and play Dead Island 2. Apparently on the plane, there was a passenger that didn't get his Happy Meal with a toy and a go-gurt, so our flight had to be delayed by force.
Well, my flight to Hawaii didn't work out as I planned.
After exploring the crashed plane, I almost got my face caved in by a guy holding a metal pipe, but thankfully my charisma skills were high enough to not have my face look like a bowl of chili for the rest of the week. After some digging, we found that there was another survivor also on a plane. His wife was next to him, although she was in critical condition. She was still breathing. First time ever, I got a woman's address by simply being so goddamn handsome. I found a man wandering around looking for his V-Bucks, so I went over asking for help. But like any Fortnite gamer, he decided peace was not an option. I tried leading him to the injured man so he could maybe kill him, but instead, he took a nap on his crotch. After that didn't work, I chopped off half of his body and went looking for a new weapon because my one snapped in half like the clips on your mechanical pencils in middle school. I picked up this giant weapon and showed these zombies what a sledgehammer to the cranium feels like. Rest of the zombies got killed by this tire which I tossed my weapon at, and everything exploded. I checked on the injured woman, trying to make her drink some of the glorious G Fuel, which unfortunately failed and I ended up getting tuberculosis. After finishing her off with her own heal, I ended up squishing the head of his man with my thickness and remembered the address Emma wrote down so we can Netflix and chill later on. With me now having super zombie AIDS and developing the IQ of a rusty spoon, I passed out and woke up in Bel-Air, hoping to find Will Smith so I can learn his ancient slap technique that was used on Chris Rock. I was met by these degenerate zombies, and like any good doctor, I wanted to show these zombies what 50 milligrams of fisting looks like. Now, with a stick in my hand and clean diapers on, I was ready to slap any cheeks who dared stand in my path. After finding my way to Emma's place, I was met with her simp bodyguard holding a gun to my head because he saw I got a little love bite on my way over here. After witnessing that this old granny didn't have the brain power to pull the trigger, I was standing there with a cock in my hand and decided to do the job for her. I woke up once again, but this time things got a little freaky. I was handcuffed to a treadmill like the naughty boy I was. I heard there were zombies outside, so I offered my help, and I was told the handcuffs I had on were fake. After freeing myself, I found that Mr. Clean was looking for safety, but unfortunately his insides became outsides. I underestimated how many zombies there were, and they all wanted a piece of this cake. 20 minutes of fighting, and I decided I should become a chiropractor, so I rearranged these zombies' jawlines. After I was done looking at a painting of Emma, I met a local homeless woman, and I tried to sympathize with her, but it seems like she had different plans. After introducing her to the underside of my shoe, I headed out. Get it? Headed out? And discovered a move only the top Hokages know about.
Oh, I can do it. I can do the drop kick. Hell yeah. Oh, look at that. Zombies are killing themselves. What is that one doing? Hi. Holy shit. He went flying. Oh my god, that's so fun. Oh, I love it.
Failing to save this woman from a zombie attack, I moved on to the garden where things were a little lit. I took the time to unleash my inner masochism and watch as these zombies died right under my feet. I wanted to do this side mission, but for some reason I had literally no clue how to start it, so I decided I would just move on and do it maybe later. I drop kicked this zombie off the ledge and decided to drop down myself to finish the mission, but the game decided to twist my nips.
I died. That killed me. That little drop killed me. Oh look, a green screen. Ducky, put something funny on this green screen. That's very nice.
After breaking and entering, I came across a content creator's room, and what did I do? I think I killed them here or something. Yeah, they died. So sad. But as soon as I realized they had a better setup than me, I decided to destroy it, so I have less competition in this field, and carried on. At this point, these zombies were not fucking around.
Ooh.
I did my usual dropkick, and it did as much damage as a soggy loaf of bread. But another dropkick and a couple hits with my electric machete, I ended this poor man's life. I finally made it to the Halperin Hotel, but I was not prepared for the mental anguish this place had stored for me. At first, I thought I could just run past the zombies, but as soon as I realized I was stuck, I slowly started pissing my diaper and mentally preparing myself for the fisting that was made just for me. It took less than a minute for these zombies to make me feel like the soy boy I truly was. My next attempt was basically the same. I got slapped around like a nerdy kid in middle school by his bullies for not doing their homework and not giving away my lunch money. But I figured out how to send these zombies to the Shadow Realm. See, every time you perform a dropkick, there's a pre-window where you can smash their heads in. Couple of waffle stomps later, and these zombies were a problem no longer. But not before getting a nice little spook.
Oh fucking hell! Jesus Christ.
Continuing on to the septic lake in front of me, this had to be the most easiest part of the entire game. All I had to do was dropkick these zombies into the acid and just watch as their flesh melted off their body. After kicking this last zombie into the acid pool, like my dad when he tried to teach me how to swim, I was ready to look for clues. But after 10 minutes of looking, I literally thought I was handy capable mentally. But at the end, I found all the 7 different things I had to find and figured out that the army was using the acid to melt the body, so there would be no evidence or risk of infection. Not gonna lie, this pool looks exactly like the oil that's been used at my nearest McDonald's. After listening to some random woman speak on the radio, out popped a gang of zombies who wanted to turn me into the personal hand puppet. But this AI only had one problem. All I had to do was run around the pool and watch as all the zombies died to the green Mountain Dew of physical violence. After a couple drop kicks and a squished head here and there, I was ready to explore the hotel.
Hello guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are going to be mining for diamonds and hopefully maybe some iron ore. Okay, let's go outside now and maybe...
I used my rod to smash in a woman's face and showed some guys more feet, and their response to my kink was to perform another modern day execution. After witnessing a zombie cosplay as Johnny Storm from the 2005 Fantastic Four movie, I made it to the 3rd floor where I educated the zombie on the topic of suffering and the art of clapping cheeks. I vented and told everyone that Rev was mad sus and dummy thick. I saw zombies on my way through and decided to send them to God for a nice Christian spanking. Running through the hotel, I almost got my ass turned into an ice cream sundae, but after focusing up and opening my third eye, I made these zombies wet their little undies. I pulled some MacGyver shit by pouring water onto an electric cord to use the elevator I got to the bottom floor where I was gonna face my doom. Behind closed doors, there was a walkie-talkie where on the other end was someone named Dr. Reed. and after I told him I was immune to the zombie AIDS I have recently gotten, I could hear his pants getting tighter. But unfortunately, the conversation was cut short. Apparently my wife came out to ask about the 5 body pillows I have of Ryan Reynolds, and I was not about to share.
Hi, wife. How are you?
After doing as much damage as a used diaper, I realized that this was gonna take a while. My saving grace at this point was literally the folding table in front of the balcony. All you have to do is just run around the table and she literally cannot catch you. She did tickle my scrotum and spanked my pussy, Johnny Sin style. I killed one of his minions, she spanked me, I killed another one, and we ended up dancing our final dance until the very end. At this point she was already low health and all I had to do was couple smacks and she was down. At this point I was a free man with just me and my 7 body pillows. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like for this insanity because this took me so long to make, and I'm gonna go drink bleach after this session. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.